So today we're going to be trying out some territorial IO. Now this game is fairly popular among mappers because it's just it's basically a giant battle royale. You start off with a particularly small area and you can expand into other countries, or you can expand into unclaimed territory, and hence the name Territorial IO. Now I am trying to mix up my content a little bit. You know, I did that world box video not too long ago, and here I am doing another game. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of mapping, but I like to branch out a little bit. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It helps the channel grow and it helps us reach our goals. There's also a link to the Discord server in the description below, as well as the pinned comments most likely. We have a government system set up over there. It's basically run by a country, and if you want to join that, then once again there is a link to it in the description. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So first off, we're gonna be starting off in Europe with a giant team battle royale. Essentially, you get to pick wherever you want to be. I'm sure most of you guys have played this game, but let's go ahead and start off over here in France. As you can see here, we have our dot, and it is our goal to expand and take over all the other colors. And since this is team, I don't want to take over the other reds, but I do want to target the blue, the green, and the white. And also, a strategy that I've found is to definitely not use up all of your army right away, because if you just do it all, then you're going to be at a severe disadvantage in the later game. So I find that like maybe half is best. You know, eventually you get rolling and you can get a good push out. But I just realized that I'm surrounded by a lot of bots, which means it's going to be pretty easy to expand. All right, so I think I've taken over all of the unclaimed land. Yep, there's the last of it. And now I can start invading my neighbors. So this bot is now non-existent. And my overall goal here, well, I guess I don't have one anymore because all of France looks red, but we can start to invade down south here, so we can move into this bot who just used all of their army. It's definitely not a good idea to attack someone with your entire army. It's called full send, and it's a very dumb idea. But down to our south here, we are surrounded by blue players. In particular, we have this #1 player who is posing as Spain, and then we have North Spain, and then I guess I'm kind of the France of this world, although France is very fractured. There's also the UK who has a landing in France. But I can't, well, I can expand down there. There we go. I was about to say I can't expand anymore, but this bot right here that's in Corsica and Sardinia is allowing me to do so, but then this guy just invaded them, so now I can't. Also, this guy just lost his northern neighbor. I wonder if I can sneak in a naval landing before he realizes that they're gone. Looks like I'll be able to do this, but I don't know how long it's gonna take him to realize. Oh, he's focusing down on Africa, so he probably doesn't even know, but I guess I'm gonna get a majority of this unclaimed land, and then from there, I might be able to invade him, although he does have way more troops than I do. And he's realized, okay, well, this ought to be interesting, but we are when it comes to troops. And this guy just left, which means I can expand up north now. I didn't realize that this was white. I thought this was just unclaimed land, but I can invade that. It looks like the Irish have successfully taken over the British Isles. I'm sure that everyone is very happy about that. Yeah, this guy is becoming fairly scary, so I'm going to expand onto the UK. The good news is we are winning the majority, so you can see the pie chart over here. The red is taking over about 3/4 of the entire thing. And my invasion into the UK is going fairly well. The only thing I'm worried about is not connecting up with this Russian player before this guy takes me out, because now he has like triple the amount of troops that I have and he's invading. So yeah, this isn't necessarily a good thing, but they do border each other, but I don't think he's gonna take him on until all the other players are gone, in which I guess I have to assist him with that because this is one of the last green team players. Yeah, he's making, so this guy's making a naval landing up from Italy and pushing into my neighbors. I can't do anything about that because I can't invade my own neighbors, but I can steal some of that. These are some horrible borders. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be around for much longer, so I hope this guy starts to push troops in, and he's doing just that. All right, we might be fine here. So I've taken out Ireland, and now I just have to wait for this guy to send more troops into this guy. And he is, oh, wow, he is really sweeping the floor here. Although I am getting kind of pushed back. Nope, I can't push back. Well, we've been reduced to the British Isles. Oh no, we are not safe. This guy just full sent on him. This is probably, yeah, that didn't go very well for him. But I just lost all my troops, but this is fine because we've won. And I think we're missing something. There's this little green island up here, which I think counts as... Never mind. All right, so our first game, and we managed to win it. So there's Territorial IO for you. I'm not ending the video, if that's what you thought. But let's go ahead and start on a different map. All right, so now we are loaded up into a world map, but we are still on teams, so no independent things yet, but we can still have fun with this. I think I'm gonna drop myself over here in Germany/Poland. That seems like a good place to expand from. I do see a lot of black dots around me, so I might hit a few roadblocks, but we can move over here to Amsterdam. I don't know why I just called it Amsterdam. That was the most American thing I've ever done. The Netherlands, I apologize, Dutch people. All right, so I've done a pretty good job of taking taking over Western Europe here. I'm gonna take over this guy, and then that will give me all of southern France. I can also make a landing in Corsica, and then also Sardinia. All right, so I just signed a non-aggression pact with the UK. I don't think it's really gonna help me at all, but that will save them for now. Europe has gone completely to the black team, and that's okay because we're in second. The yellow team is definitely doing really well here. He really doesn't want me to invade him, in which I really don't have any intentions to do so, just because I don't have enough troops to invade him. Although this Taiwan guy, he has more troops. However, it is going to be a lot easier just to take him out, mostly because he's only like over here in the Iberian Peninsula, and then the rest of his country is down in Africa. I will not be accepting that non-aggression pact until I take over all of Iberia. Look at Turkey over here, just surviving. Also, Turkey officially changed its name to Turkey. I know it's pronounced differently now, and I know I used to pronounce it weirdly, but technically I wasn't exactly wrong. All right, so this guy just left the game, which means the I guess this universe's Germans are gonna flood in. All right, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take this guy out now. Actually, I don't appear to be able to do so, and it looks like I'm gonna be the last team player in Europe here. It's not looking good for the black team anymore. I have been able to make a landing in Scandinavia, but I am gonna end up losing to these guys. Yeah, there's too many. So let's take over the UK. I'm sorry, Sir Lucas, we had a nice non-aggression pact, but this is gonna have to come to an end now because I need land. Yeah, this is gonna be the slow demise of my empire here. Whoa, I'm getting taken over by Greenland. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh yeah, this isn't going well anymore at all. They're teaming up on me. Nope. Well, that has to be the fastest collapse of an empire that I've ever seen. However, I do still exist over here in Denmark. All me and my 23 troops. But it looks like the yellow is probably gonna. Oh no, they took me over. But it looks like the yellow is probably gonna win that game anyway. It really comes down to how your team plays in the beginning. Because if you get a good team play in the beginning, then you are set for the rest of the. I just realized what that guy's name was. Then you are set for the rest of the rest of the game. All right, here we have an actual battle royale, and we're doing it on a world map, so this is going to be a lot more interesting than the team stuff. Solely because I'm going to be on my own, but let's start somewhere better. I'm actually going to go for the central USA. So we'll start in Texas. We have a lot of bots around us and not a lot of real players. There's someone over here in Utah or Idaho, someone around Wisconsin, and then there's someone in New York. But other than that, all these bots will be relatively easy to take over. And nope, someone's in Mexico. Not that big of a problem though, because like I said, I can take over all the bots surrounding me. Also, I am now realizing that the screen is kind of smushed up, but that's because I have to hide my my search bar. So unfortunately, it's gonna have to be a little bit pinched, but it doesn't look too bad. This guy wants a non-aggression pact, and I am okay with that. So let's cut him off. I don't want him. No. I don't want him expanding any more over into the Americas, although he is still wow. And now it's just time to take over all these bots around me. What in the okay, you know what, I'm glad he did that. So we have the Mexican Empire, we have the Michigan Empire, we have New York, and then we just have Adizz, and then we have Brah. So unfortunately for my neighbors, this does mean I'm gonna have to expand into somebody, although I'm gonna try to invade Cuba, but I'm not going to be the first one there. Now it's time to invade Michigan, because me and New York have a non-aggression pact. And Michigan has left the game, leaving me to take over a lot of the Midwest. Now we have these guys, and annoying colonists. Can't take them on, not strong enough, so I am kind of isolated. Now this guy wants me to attack him. He's kind of scary. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want to break the non-aggression pact or anything. I could try to get some of these guys around us to attack him, and then I'll just join in. You know what? Let's just do it. All right, so New York is committing. He hasn't committed yet, although I could really use him. New York is getting really screwed over here. All right, now he's coming in. All right, we should be good. I don't know about New York. They might be in trouble. I'm sorry, New York. It has to happen. This game is has a lot of betrayal in it. So unfortunately, I did have to take out New York. And now, okay, well, karma's catching up. I guess I sent to way too many troops here in the beginning. So I'm not going to be able to kick this guy out. And then I might try to go for an non-aggression pact. But this guy needs to expand. And then, well, yeah, I'm his weakest neighbor, so I'm gonna die here, especially considering that I can't take on this guy because he has way too many troops. And yeah, now I'm falling apart. Kind of weird how he's attacking me, considering his neighbor down south is way weaker than I am, but you know, just natural selection, I guess. Let me introduce you to the most toxic thing anyone can do, and that is just sending all of their troops into a territory and yeah, preventing that one person from expanding. All right, we have a North America. Oh, I guess this is, all right, so now we have a US map, and I'm gonna be starting over here in in the Massachusetts. So this will be interesting. This is the lower 48. So we do have a little bit of Canada. We have a little bit of Mexico, the Bahamas. I've actually never played this map. Oh, someone's in New York. I've actually never played this map before, so this is going to be interesting. Also, this is a battle royale. There's no teams. All right, so conserve, expand. That's a weird philosophy, but it's they don't really go well with each other. But you know, this is how you play this game. And I swear to God, if you take over any more coast, I'm good. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, well, I'm going to have to invade you now. This guy got a lot of the northeast here, but unfortunately for him, he's not that strong. And there was just bots galore up north. I'm gonna have a very fun time expanding here. Oh, this guy has an exclave now. That's disgusting. It's kind of cool how we can meet up against this river and not push across. So that's, you know, geographically that makes sense. Although there's literally no mountains in this game. Looks like Virginia here is having a hard time existing. Or should I say Poland. I'm gonna finish up New Brunswick over here. And now I am literally just in the northeast. Do a little naval landing. And now I'm in Quebec. All right, we're going pretty good here. We're definitely not the strongest. That goes to Southern California / Mexico. This guy just made a very bad mistake. So I'm gonna take over all of this. Ukraine is in North America. I don't know how I feel about that. And now we face the problem. We our weakest neighbor is someone we were allied with. I'm sorry, I have to do it. I don't border anyone else, and if I just sit here, then eventually I get a big deficit in troops. I'm sorry. Wait, is there a way I can do an emoji? I thought there was a way to do that. Let's go over across into Ontario, and now we are stuck. And that is until we invade Ukraine. Now, don't take that out of context. Someone's probably gonna take that out of context. So I'm sorry, Ukraine. Ooh, that was actually really good timing because they just full sent on this white player. Now we are in a interesting scenario. We have a lot of troops, however, our neighbors have a lot of troops, and I can't necessarily attack anyone without kind of losing troops to them. I'm gonna wait for one of these two guys to make a move, and I know they won't go after me, so we just have to wait. I could do the naval landing strat and take over all of Ontario and then also get this, but then I'm afraid this guy will retaliate. Also, he has more troops than me now, so I'm gonna inch my way over here towards this part of him. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna get pretty messed up now that I'm a lot weaker. Can't invade anyone, but although I'm gonna try to push into this guy since he's sending troops over into this guy. That did not go well at all, so now I really made a bad decision, and I'm his weakest neighbor. All right, well, it's been a good run. The Adizzian Northeastern Empire is coming to an end in the very near future. And yeah, well, here he goes. Just to spite him, I'm gonna take over this island again. Then, wait, can I like invade him from... Yeah, that works. That works fine. This guy is getting invaded from these two guys, so I'm not saying that I might be saved, because I definitely don't believe it. However, there is a chance. And there's a pretty rapid chance, because this guy is falling really quickly now. So, you know, I'm not gonna win. I've accepted that fate already, unless I become stronger than this guy, which it doesn't look like I will be able to because he has slightly more troops than I do. Although this guy's gonna want to expand, which means he's gonna invade this guy. Okay, so if he invades him and gets him weak enough, I might get to the top 3. Because there's no way that this guy will survive longer than I do. Once again, I am one of the weakest, so there's not that good of a chance of me winning. Yeah, you can see, so eventually there comes a certain point where if you stop expanding, you just don't get any more troops, and that's where I'm sitting right now. Might do this and just kind of see what happens. Okay, that went well. Wow, that went really well. I don't know why that went so well. Try it again, except for over here. All right, he just full sent, which means I can invade and hopefully get a border with this guy. Yes, so that kind of saves me a little bit. Although this guy will probably just wipe us both out at the same time. So, all right, now I think we've kind of agreed to take this guy out now. So, number 2 isn't bad. Oh, okay, he's gonna be like that. It's fine, you know. Well, hello there. How you doing? It's a wonderful day to exist, correct? I don't think he agrees. I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna watch. You know, I'm just gonna watch this disgusting invasion. I don't know what. I don't like where this is going. Take back Ontario. Take back Ontario. Come on. Why is that working? We're doing naval games in the Great Lakes. I don't think that's ever occurred in history. Oh yeah, it's done. Okay, well, 2nd place, not bad. All right, so this has been Territorial IO. Definitely not, I would say, not the most interesting game to play, to watch. It might be a little bit different. However, it really depends on the person that's recording it and if they can make it fun. I doubt that I made this fun to watch, and I doubt that this video will do as good as my other videos, but you know, sometimes we gotta mix it up a little bit and experiment with other types of content. So yeah, if you guys did end up enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. that helps us reach our goals. We are getting really close to 50,000 subscribers, and that will be our biggest milestone as of yet. I have a big special plan for it. There's going to be 2 special videos going up, and I'm really excited to start working on those videos. So once again, subscribe, help us reach our goal. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more Territorial IO, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.